I want to thank you all for participating. This is just a fabulous turnout for our event today.
Well, on the Solar Boat Regatta, it started about 17 years ago. It's kids building a boat and powering it with solar, and then, you know, taking it out and having this race.
This is my second year at the Solar Boat Regatta, and this is my boat, Aqueduct. Being able to generate your own electricity in order to cut costs is just an immediate benefit. I mean, this stuff will pay itself off.
It brings in all kinds of things. I mean, it brings in the education on solar, it builds education on boat building, on teamwork.
It all depends on how many people we want to get together, and then you got to divide up your costs, find your plans, and it's definitely a team effort.
I love it. I love working with wood. Just fun to build, spend time with people, and just hang out.
We tried and start at least about the beginning of school year. We kind of meet together and discuss about what we want to do.
And last year we decided that we were going to try doing these hydrofoils. I thought it was a really cool idea.
The blue one's actually supposed to be a hydrofoil. It's supposed to get up out of the water and plane itself on top. It's kind of a trial by air type of thing.
We had a team last year from Orono High School come in, and they did a very unique thing. They cut a canoe in half, turned it into a solar-powered boat, and you know, I think when all of us looked at it, we kind of went, oh, that's a strange idea, but it worked.
We had this huge boat. The reason we named it Helga is because we had to dig it out of ice. So we waited for that to melt, and then we pulled it out, and it was the heaviest canoe we've ever pulled on, so we named it Helga.
They had built such a powerful boat that they were actually out on a boogie board skiing behind it at the end of the event.
The teamwork, we collaborate, we argue, and then we compromise. It just makes it a great boat.
It's been mostly an opportunity for high school students or middle school students. This year we had a college team. That's a big deal.
Century College has an engineering club, which is pretty much run by the students. We've got a yearly budget of about $3,000, and come in February we had half our budget left over, if not more, and I had found the Solar Boat Regatta on the internet, and we're like, well, let's try to enter that. So the three of us spent probably at least 100 hours each, you know, designing and building and planning and tweaking designs.
I watched people from different teams, you know, helping each other on shore and then competing with each other like crazy once they got out on the lake. That was just, to me, a powerful way to get people to work together and show how much more can be accomplished if we're helping each other.
We went to this guy, Mario, and learned about how everything works. And he told us all about the batteries, how to hook them up to the solar panel, watts, amps, everything like that. So it was pretty cool.
Normally it's lots of making it look good, sanding it constantly, putting this poly resin on it to make it waterproof and shiny and look all pretty, and then painting it, and then once you think you're done, then you get to sand it all over again.
All the funding is actually us students chip in every year. The easiest boat that we built, which was mine, costed us $175. It took only probably about 2.5 weeks to build.
We have about $4 grand into our boat, but we got all donated. It's equivalent of a 6 horsepower outboard motor. We have 2 panels with PV cells on them, and they're both 12-volt panels powering our 24-volt system.
We bought the motor and the solar panel, and we ended up building a boat for about $1,200. And then we bought a charge controller to wire in line so you don't overcharge the batteries, as well as we can monitor, you know, how much are we actually getting out of the solar panel as far as volts and amps go.
This year was probably the premier year that I'm aware of where we had a college involved this year, we had a Boy Scout troop involved this year, we had an all-girls team, and it was just like a lot of things coming together.
This was our first time building a boat, so everybody was excited.
It's a lot of fun. It's a great experience.
It was really fun.
I think it's a great event.
I love it.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of fun doing this.
It's worth it, I think.
If you come out, you'll have more fun than you've ever had.
People don't do it very much, so you can just go to someone and brag, I did this. You should do it too.